Alrighty, guys. So this is where the park sits as of January 29th. I've got a pretty good bit done. Added a GCI wooden coaster over in the 50s area. Worked a little bit on the Rapids ride you saw. And yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun on this park. I know Wow Man was kind of worried when I started working on my ET stuff, and he's like, "Do you remember? Was there a little project you were working on that's about 8 episodes in?" So no, I have not forgotten about Wilderness Springs. But speaking of ET, I've got a cheeky little sneak peek to show you at the end here. I can't show you too much because I don't want to ruin too much of the experience, but yeah, I think maybe once we wrap up a little bit of this real time, we will zoom in and I will show you the ET map. And yeah, so if you guys are following me on Twitter, you will know I have started recreating ET's adventure inside its own little map. So it's not in here. It's not in one of my other parks. It's totally going to be like my like Black Coral, my Pirates Dark ride that actually just came out. Go check that out if you haven't got a chance to yet. And yeah, so that is kind of what got me on to ET's adventure was finishing up the pirate ride this weekend, which a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy. That was something I had been putting off since about October when I started it. So yeah, that's just kind of how we're rolling with this. Like I said, finally got the little sign up here, so I'm really proud of the sign because I suck at custom signs. So yeah, you've got the WS here, and it's really, really cool. It's one of those spots like where the photographers, like when you first walk into a theme park, they're all like, sir, come over here. Would you like a picture? Come on, Mom and Dad, come over here and take a picture. And you're kind of like, you're always trying to awkwardly like walk by them, so like they catch another family and they don't stop you because they're really annoying. And then you get to the Emporium at the end of the day and the pictures are like $60 or something. Dollywood, they catch you right when you come in, but Splash Country's the worst. Like I'll be swimming, we'll just be going through the lazy river and one of them will like pop up out from underneath the water and like, "You want your picture taken? Do you want your picture taken?" And I'm like, no, just stop. And they're like, can we still be friends? And I'm like, no, just get away from me. But no, I mean, you know what I mean. They just pop out from out of trash cans and stuff like, "Here, you want your picture taken? Here, come over here for a quick picture, just quick picture." So I would hope to tell all of my staff at Wilderness Springs, if you're caught in front of this sign harassing people, that will be your last day. Do not push photo sales that hard. If you have a family that wants their picture taken with you, by all means, have them take it. If not, leave them alone. I don't care if they walk by you. Don't start off people's trip in Wilderness Springs on a weird, creepy, some guy wants to take your picture note. No. You just wait for them to approach you. So yeah, all right, that's my photo creepy picture rant. But yeah, so one of my pet peeves at a theme parks when the guys try to, yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, so yeah, we are making progress on this park. Of course, I went with the with the Moonshine 1950s themed wooden coaster. It's actually my GCI from my one of you guys, I think, suggested it. I believe in the comments somebody said, "Why don't you use your GCI and put it in the 50s area?" So that's what I did, because otherwise it was a really cool coaster, but it was sitting on a map by itself. Was probably never going to touch it again. And yeah, it's just like a lot of things in this park. Wilderness Spring has essentially breathed new life in that old project, and it's got a lot of really cool sight lines all throughout the park. But what I like about it is it's totally not intrusive. So it's like everything else in the park. It's only noticeable if you want it to be. So as you gaze off towards the 50s area, yes, you can see its like towering presence. So I did have to forego the car ride or the go-karts like we were talking about. Here's a quick shot of Wings and Strings. Awesome. 1949 Chevy truck. So I mean, 1949, I guess that's close enough. This truck was too awesome to pass up, and I actually actually put another one across the street, his other truck, across the street in front of Casey's Candy. So big shout out to Wings and Strings for making his vehicles available. They worked out perfect. Here's Shine Run, another little throwback to a coaster in Geyser Springs that was never finished. I've got like the moonshine steel set up above the queue when you first come walking in, so I thought that was really cool to kind of have the steam and stuff coming down above your heads, and you know, I've got the moonshine, got the run about ready to go. So still got a lot of work to do on the queue, and you know, I want to film a proper POV that I never really did when the coaster sat on its own map. So we need to do just like we did for Twin Peaks, and you know, get a proper POV going. Probably won't be as hyped as you guys were for Twin Peaks here, just because you didn't get to see me build it from the ground up. And you know, I think a lot of us have it's weird, even with a video game, a lot of us have a connection with Twin Peaks because you literally watched me build it, and I built it with you all from the first bit of track being laid. So it's kind of got its own special place with us, but I think you guys will learn. I think you'll accept Shine Run, and even from back here, like when you were getting, like if you're getting your tickets, the trees are a little bit in the way, but oh yeah, when you come across this bridge, okay, you're making your way through the security and under the ticket line here. Come on, yeah, here we go. Yes. So yeah, as you're making your way in, you're walking past Calhoun's and the Emporiums, you see Big Daddy back there in the distance. You don't even have to make your way back into the 50s area very far. I mean, you come in, and you know, after you make your way past Reds, you're in there. So I mean, it's I think, well, of course the construction walls will come down when everything's ready, but I've still got a lot of theming left to do with it, a lot of terrain, a lot of foliage. So but yeah, you know, we'll get to it. Don't have any set episodes for Wilderness Springs. It's just, it'll be done when it's done and the park is full and I'm satisfied with it. So no really set like, oh, it has to be done in 14 episodes. Nah. We're just going with the flow with it. So, but anyways, guys, I know I've kept you here for like 20 minutes now. Let's just real quick jump in, and I will give you an exclusive sneak peek into ET. So yeah, hold up one sec. Alrighty, guys, so here we are. It is turned into a massive set. I've got a lot going on, still a ton left to do, a lot of lighting, but you guys have stuck it out for 20 minutes, so I wanted to jump in here and kind of just show you a little bit of what's going on. I got to hide a little bit of it. I can't spoil the whole ride, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. This is the first little area right here where you first encounter the NASA guys, and they're like, hey, somebody's taking ET, they're coming your way, Team 3. And you know, so I thought this area turned out pretty cool. Like I said, a lot of lighting, but as far as ET goes, I know you're probably saying, well, I can see a lot of the lights. Well, you got to figure the ride was made in 1990. That's what's so cool about it, is the nostalgia. It's kind of like that stuff. Some of the lights and stuff, it's meant to be shown. You know, you're in a dark ride. So I kind of tried to stay true in that sense to the ride, where some of the stuff is just shown to you. You know, there's parts where you can see the track, and there's parts where you can see the black roof, and you can just see the lights hanging. So I just thought that was really cool. I didn't have an owl, but I do have a crow right here where when you're going through and it shows that crow, you know. And so, you know, I've got the Jeeps that pop out on you. And this is the part right here where where one of the cops is like, hey, here they are. And so, you know, you make your way around from him, and his deputies and stuff are after you. And, you know, you round this corner, and you kind of go up. Well, I can't really show you up through there. That is going to have to wait until you actually get to see the POV. But like I said, I've got a lot going on with this. The set is incredibly huge, a lot of lighting, a lot of scenes, a lot of stuff to account for. And I think just the beginning of this wood scenes has really got me jacked up to do a really good job on this. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. I have absolutely been just smirking and smiling the whole time I've been building this. And actually, let me zap out here real quick and just show you. I'm using the Steel Hydra suspended coaster to do it right now. And actually, back here is what started it all. If you're not following me on Twitter, remember at Sdanwolf, I tweeted out a picture of me recreating the queue. So here's the queue and the exit door, and it's one of my favorite queues of all times, just with the chlorine smell and the woods and the frogs chirping and the birds and all that. It's just a really awesome immersive experience. So if you've made your way to this, guys, go ahead and do let's just do hashtag phone home. So as I know you've made it all the way to the end of the video and caught this little bit of a sneak peek. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by for episode 9. Be on the lookout for episode 10. We'll push back a little further into the park, and be on the lookout for some ET adventure updates. And yeah, I'm Sdanwolf. Smash that like button if you end up enjoying this video, and subscribe for more Planet Coaster content. And yeah, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Thank you.
Skeleton on my left wrist in that soul place.